Sehr gut. Okay, dann wir kommen zurück hier. Ja, das machen wir ein bisschen später. Okay, wir machen das. Lauhas Praktikum. Practicum means internship. Practicum means internship that people normally do during their work, where they, as a training thing, hame practicum normally we do. That is practicum. And Lauha, that is the name of the girl. So you have to read a blog von Lauha, welche Bilder passen. So there is a blog written for Laura, and you have to read the blog and you have to tell me which picture passes with the blog. Yeah. So das sollen Sie hier machen. So bitte lesen Sie den Blog ganz gut, read it properly, and then let me know which picture passes here. And but picture thing you can little like it's okay, but the main thing is that you have to read this thing very clearly and you have to let me know that how much, like for example, out of 10, how do you think how good you understood? 1, 2, 3. 1 means very poor, 5 means like half understood, half not understood, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10 means you understood most of it. Yeah, so you have to give me a counting on it. So bitte lesen Sie, ich gebe euch 5 Minuten Zeit. I'm giving you all 5 minutes time. Okay, so Samriddhi, what do you think? Wie viele Prozent haben Sie hier verstanden? How much like out of 10? 5, 4, 3, 7, what do you think?
Can you repeat what you just said? My internet just got a bit unstable.
Yeah, I just said that if you have read it, so if out of 10, how much like do you think you understood? 2, 5, 6, 7, what? What is the number? Like you understood it well, you understood something, or you understood nothing?
I can say something I understood, not fully.
Yeah, fully is fine. Fully, nobody understands. Okay, and Sana, you think it's difficult for you to understand, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But could you figure out the picture that what she's talking about?
I think she's talking about the first picture.
What Samriddhi thinks?
No, I could not understand the picture.
Okay, fine. Let's do it then. I don't know where is Revati. We shall do it. So, mein Praktikum in Köln. Köln is the name of a city in Germany, Cologne. Cologne कहते हैं English में, और Köln is the German name. Endlich bin ich in Köln und mache ich hier ein Praktikum. That means finally I am just reading the text and making you understand, and you tell me कि after the thing that what do you think, जो मैंने समझाया उतना ही उतने मतलब उतना भी क्लियर था या नहीं, या फिर उससे कम था या कुछ भी. So English bin ich in Köln und mache ich hier ein Praktikum. Finally, I am in Köln and I am doing an internship here. Das Leben is the life, is ganz anders als in Sevilla. That means the life here is very different that as it was in Sevilla. जहाँ पे वो पहले रहती थी, the name of that particular place is Sevilla. So the life here is very different. Ganz anders means very different. Das Wetter auch. Wetter means weather. Wetter means weather. So the life is different as well as the weather. Die Firma ist klein. Firma is a company. Klein, that means small. Aber ist es immer viel los. Even though the place was small, is small, but we have a lot to do every time. Viel los means there is a lot to do every time. Immer matlab always. Ich muss schon 7:30 da sein. 7:30. Do you understand what is 7:30? 7:30 is the time, so you should understand it.
7:30.
Yeah. So I have to be there at 7:30. That is 7:30. Das ist nicht leicht für mich. Leicht matlab hota hai easy. Nicht leicht matlab not easy. It is not easy for me. 10, that means at 10 o'clock, trinken meine Kollegin und ich zusammen Kaffee. Oder ich mache allein Pause. Das ist auch schon. Haben Sie den Satz understood? This sentence? Meine Kollegin und ich zusammen trinken Kaffee oder ich mache allein Pause. Was ist das? What she does at 10 o'clock. What she does at 10 o'clock, Sana? 10 trinken meine Kollegin und ich zusammen Kaffee. What does it mean?
She drinks coffee with her colleague.
Very good. Oder ich mache allein Pause. Was ist das?
Or she takes some break.
Yeah, oder she takes some break alone. Allein means alone. Das ist auch schon. This is also beautiful. Am Vormittag haben wir oft Besprechungen. Vormittag means before noon. Besprechungen means meetings. Die Besprechungen sind interessant und meistens auch lustig. The meetings are all interesting and sometimes, meistens means sometimes. Oder meistens means mostly. Mostly. Sometimes means manchmal and meistens means mostly. Lustig means funny. So the meetings are very interesting and funny. Meine Chefin. Chefin is the female of chef. Chef means boss. Chefin matlab female boss. Meine Chefin und meine Kollegin sind sehr nett und erklären viel. Erklären means to explain. So my boss and my colleagues are very good, very nice, and they always explain a lot. Aber manchmal, sometimes, haben sie keine Zeit für meine Fragen. Sometimes they don't have time for my questions. Ich muss oft fragen, was bedeutet das oder wie mache ich das? I always or I must have to question always was bedeutet das. That means what does this mean? Oder or wie mache ich das? How am I going to do it? So it's obvious, right? When you go to a new place for a internship or if it's a new job and you don't know the job and it's a new place, new people, new chef, that means new boss. So you have to keep on asking, how do I do it? What am I supposed to do here? What does this mean? So she's saying that she needs to question a lot. Ich kann schon viel allein machen. I can do a lot alone. Aber leider noch nicht alles und ich mache auch Fehler. But unfortunately, not everything. And I also make mistakes. Failure means mistakes. So I also make mistakes. Ich telefoniere, I call mit Kunden, I call with customers, oder arbeite am Computer. That means I either call my customers or I work on computer. Die Computerarbeit finde ich nicht so toll, aber ich telefoniere gern. What does this line mean, Samriddhi? Die Computerarbeit finde ich nicht so toll, aber ich telefoniere gern. What is she trying to say here?
The computer work is not so great, but the telephone work is.
But I like to call. Okay, very
Yeah.
good. Meine Chefin nimmt mich zu Kunden mit. This mit and name, this is the verb जो हमने उस दिन mitnehmen. Mitnehmen is the Trennwaren verb here, which has been conjugated as nimmt with the third person and mit को हमने side रखा है. That means at the last we have kept nehmen. So this is the verb. Mitnehmen means to take along somebody. किसी को साथ ले जाना. So meine Chefin nimmt mich auch zu Kunden mit. My boss takes me with the customers as well. Das finde ich super, that I find amazing. Und da lerne ich viel and there I learn a lot. Am Wochenende gehe ich zum Club Español. That means on the weekends I go to the Club Español. Dort sprechen wir Deutsch und Spanish. वहाँ पे there we speak German and Spanish. Die Leute sind super nett. That means the Leute are super nice, the people. Wir sehen zusammen Filme, singen Lieder oder kochen zusammen. Ich möchte noch ganz hier in Köln bleiben. That means when they go to the club together, they They see film together. They sing. Leader matlab songs. Leader matlab song. Zingen matlab gana, you know. Kochen zusammen, we also cook together. Ich möchte, I would like noch ganz hier in Köln bleiben. I would like to stay here in Köln for a long period of time. Yeah. So this is the whole thing, or this is the blog of the lady, of blog of the girl. What was the name? I think the name was Laura. Yeah. So Laura is talking about her, job, and she's talking about, like I would say, job activities, or maybe. So I think you can just maybe you can take the photo bay and nine nicht. Okay, bay say these are the two most passing. I think number it is an official place, or like they are, what do you think, what they are doing in number they are having breakfast together, I feel.
I think, but they mentioned the word chef and like,
Yeah, they mentioned the word chef. So
ma'am, then that goes with picture number chef and both are there.
chef, but I don't think he is the chef, because I think he is the colleague, you know, the main, the one in black color cloth. He's the, maybe, what do you call that? The colleague, and the lady might be the boss. Okay, but that the picture doesn't make sense. I don't even remember which picture did I remember, because I think all the three of them are somehow correct to it. So we'll keep the pictures are doesn't play a big role here. So even though I don't, the text was important. Now this was a whole text. Now did you understood it? Have you understood it after when I explained it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So here, what do you have to do? There's a one task coming for you again. Okay. So now, this text was all about three things. First, what Lara likes to do. Laura, that is the girl's name, and what she doesn't like to do, right? So, for example, früh aufstehen. So, do you think that Laura like gern oder steht gern auf? Lara steht früh gern auf. Did she like to wake up early in the morning? What does the text says? Did she like it or not? Früh aufstehen? Aufstehen means to wake up, right? And früh aufstehen means to wake up early. So what did you read in the text? What did you read in the text? That she like it or not?
She doesn't
It's
like.
written in the text that ich muss schon 7:30 da sein. Das ist nicht leicht für mich, which means I have to be there at 7:30, which is not easy for me. So she says, or she is trying to say that early waking up in the morning is something that she doesn't like. So you would say, Laura steht früh nicht auf. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, das tut mir leid. It would be, sorry, this is not your sheet. I just put up your sheet once here. Aufstehen is a trend-bearing verb. So yeah, it's important for all of you in this message. Sorry, the lights went off. Revati says, okay, kein Problem. Yeah. So you would say Laura steht früh ein Moment. Yeah, this sentence means this sentence we are making with the verb aufstehen, right? Aufstehen is a very common verb, because there is a chapter coming in chapter 8 when you have to talk about your daily routine, like when do you wake up, when do you go to sleep, when do you normally have your breakfast, when do you go out and lunch. So in this case, ein Moment, this is the okay, kein Problem. I can manage it. Yeah, so aufstehen means to wake up, right? So this is a verb that that is something very important. So I would just well, it's a common verb, like normal verb. So this is how we conjugate this, right? Ich stehe auf, du stehst auf, sie es steht auf, wir stehen auf, and then ihr steht auf, and then sie stehen auf. So this is the basic conjugation of the verb. So you need to remember it, and I hope all the verbs that we have done in the, I gave you as a homework, only Samriddhi, I think Samriddhi, she sent it to me and nobody else did. So I hope you have made the, I think Revati, you haven't sent me the conjugation. Moreover, Ashwin didn't send me the conjugation, so I don't know. But if you have not written the conjugations yet, then you would always be in confusion, like which are the, trend barren verbs. So all the verbs that you have read so far, I would just request you to do the conjugation. Yeah. Revati, understood? Was Sie machen hier? Sie machen die Konjugation von Verben. Yeah, okay. So yeah, Laura steht früh auf. That means Laura wakes up early. Yeah, wakes up early. And now, what if I say that Laura likes to wake up early and she doesn't likes to wake up early? So, like ke liye we always use the word gyan. And for if you don't like something, we say nicht so gern. So, can somebody tell me how do we make the sentence? Anybody trying to fix this thing? How do we say the sentence? Laura likes, or she doesn't likes to, like Laura doesn't likes to wake up early. How do we say it? Versuchen Sie, try. Laura doesn't like to wake up early. Samriti, you try.
Laura steht nicht früh auf.
Okay, nicht. Okay, nicht früh auf. So it's a negative sentence, by the way. Anybody who would like to try it a bit more?
Laura
Sana,
Laura
Yeah.
steht nicht so gern früh auf.
Very good. It would be Laura steht nicht so gern früh auf. Very good. So if you only place nicht here, which Samriddhi did, then it would have only changed the sentence to negative. You understood? Samriddhi? Yeah. If you only place nicht here, so this would change the sentence that Laura doesn't wake up in the morning. So just to make the sentence like or doesn't like, so you have to place nicht so gern. And if you have to say that Laura likes to wake up in the morning, then you would just change this nicht gern to gern. That means Laura steht gern früh auf. Yeah. So this is how we talk about, for example, if I say, ich telefoniere gern, that means I like to call. Ich telefoniere gern. But if you need to make this sentence negative, you would simply say, ich telefoniere. Don't just write nicht, otherwise the sentence will be negative. I don't telephone or I don't call. Ich telefoniere nicht gern. Then the sentence will make the sense that you don't like to call. Yeah. So when you talk about something that you like, you always do it with the gern. And when you don't like something, you always do it nicht gern. Remember that.